From the first textile mills in 1868 to the first steel plant of India, Tata's wealth is not in one person's pocket. It's spread across thousands of businesses. In steels, Tata remains strong despite global cycle. This isn't a story of one genuine mind. This is a story of generations of teamwork. When people talk about wealth today, they often talk about individuals. A billionaire, a founder, or a one man rising to the top. But there exists a different kind of wealth, not built by one single man, but by millions of hands, where profit go back into people, where unity becomes the strength. This is a story of Tata Group, a financial force built not on personal fortune, but on collective purpose, the birth of a vision. Jamsetji Tata didn't create a dynasty for his family. Instead, he created foundation of a nation. From the first textile mills in 1868 to the first steel plant of India, first hydroelectric company, luxury hotel, Tata placed India at the front of progress. But here's the twist. Most of the Tata's empire isn't even owned by Tata family today. It's owned by people through charitable trust. That is unity, the collective wealth. Wealth measured differently. When people compare Tata to individual billionaires, they often forget something crucial. Tata's wealth is not in one person's pocket. It's spread across thousands of businesses, lakhs of employees, crores of families, and entire sector of India's economy. Over 66% of Tata Sons is owned by Tata Trust, one of the largest philanthropic bodies on earth. This means the profit don't build personal mansions. Instead, they build universities, hospitals, scholarships, science institutions, feeding programs, disaster reliefs. This is another type of wealth, a wealth which is not measured in dollars, but in impact. Financial strength of unity. Today's Tata's Group publicly listed companies altogether valued around 300 to 400 billion US dollars. This number wasn't built by one man's decision. It was built by decades of team, engineers, technicians, scientists, factory workers, and leaders working together. TCS alone is one of the largest IT companies in the world. Tata Motors leads India's EV revolution. Tata Steel is a global force. Tata Power is expanding renewable energy in a massive scale. Air India is being rebuilt from scratch with the power of teamwork. Unity, discipline, purpose. That's the financial engine behind Tata. Why? Individual can rise fast, but group wealth is deeper. An individual billionaire's wealth can rise overnight through market valuation, a sudden stock surge, a round of investment, a hype cycle. But group wealth, especially 150-year-old ecosystem like Tata, doesn't depend on personal luck. It depends on stability, on institutions, on people, on culture. Individual wealth can collapse with the market dip, but the value built through unity remains. A billionaire's wealth may touch the sky, but a group like Tata touches millions of lives on a daily basis. Tata's wealth is distributed wealth. Every rupee of Tata's profit travels through a chain that touches the society. When Tata earns, India grows. This is why comparing Tata's wealth to any individual's wealth makes no sense. Tata is not a person. It's a philosophy. It's a collective journey. 150-year-old example of what unity can build. Why Tata is India's financial backbone? In IT, Tata is world leader. In automobiles, Tata is transforming mobility. In hospitality, it defines luxury. In power, Tata is pushing renewable power. In steels, Tata remains strong despite global cycle. This isn't a story of one genuine mind. This is a story of generations of teamwork. Tata's financial strength isn't explosive or unpredictable. It's stable, consistent, and nation building. So yes, the world loves talking about billionaires. It loves counting personal fortunes. And that's one kind of story. But the Tata story, that's different. It tells us the true wealth doesn't belong to one single individual.